Aloha! This is Patty. It's February the 8th, 2005, and I'm on a cruise here with Sue and Mother. We're on our way to Hawaii. Tomorrow we're going to dock in Hilo. I'm standing on the tallest part of the ship where passengers can go. There's higher for crew, but not much. It's all outdoors. But anyway, I'm standing on the water here, and we're going to give a brief tour of the outside. So hang on. We're pulling into Hilo now, and you can see the water break was put in after the tsunami hit. And this is to slow down any future tsunamis. Alrighty, so where are we? There's right there. It's walking. Over there. You bet. So is this Black Beach everything you thought it'd be?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like dirt. That don't brush off, okay?
Recording. Okay, we are now returning from the Punaluu Park, where it was Black Sands Beach. Sue's driving us, that's why it's all bumpy, and we're just all over the place. That's Sue. And so let's take a look at Susie.
What?
And there's
Patty's being stupid.
Mommy's ear. Mommy, turn around and say hi.
Oh.
Alrighty then. And we'll see you back on board. We're at the steam vents at the volcano. Alrighty, Sue and I are walking down towards the Crater Rim Trail, and we're gonna look and see if there's any activity there. Sue's waving hello. This is hello. That's hello. Alrighty, we'll be there in a few seconds. And here we are overlooking the crater. See the steam on the sides. I'm going to try to zoom in toward the steam, the actual cone over there. It's hard for me to see.
So I'm confused. Isn't this the active volcano?
Yes.
If it's active and it's flowing, so this road would be shut.
They're close. It's flowing several miles. There's the crater floor. Sue's in front of a 200 XL Hawaii shirt. Wow. Okay, we're at the nut farm. So what does it smell like? Go stand next to the nut. Okay, Sue and I are going on the self-guided factory tour of the macadamia nut farm. Okay, we're leaving the macadamia nut farm now. We're just looking at the orchards here.
So those are macadamia nut trees?
Yes.
And what were the things that we saw coming in?
What do you mean? They're trees on both sides.
Okay, we'll watch. These, look at these.
Yes.
Keep.
Yeah, you're being recorded. Your sassiness will not work.
Just give me some. Oh, nothing.
Next morning, and we're now coming into Honolulu. And have we discovered the secret of our runaway toilet?
Down.
The key has been found.
Make it gurgitate on itself.
Oh, by the way, since we're talking this is our cabin, or excuse me, our stateroom, in its finest glory. And we'll start here at the door. If we were to walk in, we'd walk into that bathroom. But here we have Mom. This is where I sleep. This is where Mom sleeps. Sue we put on the cot. We've got a TV, and we also have our veranda, which Sue will give us a guided tour of. Where Sue will give us a guided tour of. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Sue, so you want to show us around the veranda here?
No.
Okay. Here we have a sitting chair, table, and a lounge. Alrighty, see you later. Alrighty, there we have the Arizona, the Missouri. So go to the other side. There's Mom, Sue. There's Missouri.
It's okay.
There's the Arizona. There's Sue and Mom leaving the Arizona.
Okay. It's pretty dark.
Are you pointing at us or at the background?
Both.
Point just at us. Is it, now can you see?
I see. I see you guys.
I see dead people. Okay,
All right.
that's it.
You two can stay out of trouble.
I just oh, you touched me. Oh, the oil's still coming up. He can yell at you.
So this is the bow.
Ford actually owned this entire island during the mid-1800s. Most of what Ford used to go to. Keep the battleship and the island and put it on there. Okay, folks, in front of us is the battleship Missouri, which arrived in Hawaii on June 22nd, founded in 1998. It was first opened to the public on January 29th of 1999. Over 20 stories high, 3 football fields long. First battleship to travel around the world, last battleship built by the US Navy, and it was a site at the Sea Street Landing and ending of World War II. It all happened on September 2nd of 1945.
We're at the USS Missouri. Hey, we are on board the USS Missouri. Surrender deck, probably in the back, I believe. Sue's living space. First we'll get that. That's the front.
Pretty impressive.
It is. So, turn around. Hi, Mom. We're at the front of the ship. Inside the USS Missouri. Now, this is the executive stateroom.
She came.
Thank you.
Way back in 18.
You're not done yet.
Because we thought what you call states to do.
Oh my gosh.
Don't forget about the life raft. You knew the most important things.
Thanks. Okay, well, what you're standing in is called the surrender deck. Okay. I'm gonna paint you a little picture just to get an idea of what it was like on September 2nd, 1945. Behind here would have been a 30-foot landing for all of the 180 press that would be there that day to witness the signing of the documents. Okay. This tarp tent above us, non-existent, wouldn't have been here. That mushroom vent would have been removed. And turrets 1 and 2 would have turned at a 30-degree angle facing Tokyo City, fully armed and fully loaded. Yeah, that was one of our intimidation factors that day. Just in case Japan pulled a fast one, we would have been ready. Okay? But also, the back of the turret is somewhat large, so when we turned it at a 30-degree angle, it allowed us more space on this deck. Because that day it was, shoulder to shoulder with men.
You see pictures, yeah.
Yeah. And where the plaque is right here is where a beautiful mahogany table would have been. Okay? The British have given it to us as a gift. And so, come to find out, the table was too short, too narrow. Our documents were too large for the table, so they had to get rid of it. And they ran down to mess decks, brought up another table, and have it set up to that spot. Okay? So the Japanese delegation would arrive, starboard side, off of a destroyer, come up the stairs, be standing on the other side of the table facing us, which we like to say is facing the past. General Douglas MacArthur and Fleet Admiral Chester Nimitz would be coming out of the room and go up the same steps, stand right here, facing the future. Okay? The ceremony began at 9:02 a.m. So General Douglas MacArthur, he gave his opening speech, and then Foreign Minister Shigemitsu came forward. He signed for the Emperor of Japan. When he was done, General Umezu came forward. He was signing for the Japanese Imperial Navy. Okay? When he was done, General Douglas MacArthur came forward and signed, and he was signing as the Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces. When he was done, Fleet Admiral Chester Nimitz stepped forward and he signed for the United States of America. And on that plaque, you'll see who was there that day to sign for the rest of our country or our allies. Yeah. 23 minutes later, the ceremony was complete. General Douglas MacArthur gave his final speech, and then signaled for 400 bomber planes to fly over the Missouri. Yeah, with their bomb doors open. So another intimidation factor. Yeah, but they flew so low that men say all they had to do was reach up and they could touch them as they flew by. So it's very touching. Yeah, very nice. Well, Missouri sits here today in Pearl Harbor. She looks over at our fallen comrades at the Arizona, which we like to say is the start of the war. We stand here today where it has ended the war. Yeah. Okay. So that's my question. Thank you very much.
This screen to close, set the billboard, ship, anchor, and Tokyo Bay.
General Umezu. And Umezu folks represent the armed forces of Japan. In fact, he did not want to surrender. He didn't think Japan should surrender.
Oh, here, yeah, in Japan.
He was told. He was also told that when he stepped off one ship, he shouldn't have any weapons. He was carrying a sword on the At first, he needs to take it off. Yes.
Let's look up towards the bridge. And that's Sue. Yeah, she drinks early.
something happens in the cockpit that's a
Here they're taking Mother off of the Missouri with forklift.
And actually, this is right now coming inside of the punch bowl crater. Inside of the crater, it doesn't look like we're in the crater, but of course it's been landfill. But that's a crater ring that goes right around. See the flag? Every time they lower that flag at a half mast like that, that means there's a funeral in process or within 30 minutes from the time they lower the flag. So whenever there's a funeral, they hold the surfaces off to the right side of the bus. There is always an honor guard on duty, and they always hold a 21-gun salute. Out here in the Punch Bowl Cemetery, you'll find more than 28,000 men and women who have either served or died back in World War I, World War II, the Korean, and the Vietnam Wars. These gravesite cousins were once marked by white wooden crosses. Back in 1960, they removed them because of the different type of religions that didn't want the white crosses on the gravesite. So they replaced them with this stone plaque. Engraved on the plaques is their name, the state they're from, the branch of service, and also the religious symbol, which is a cross for Christian, the star for David of Jew, and the wagon wheel for Buddhists. Straight up ahead of us, you'll see the Statue of Columbia. On both sides of the stairway, you'll find marble walls. Engraved on the walls are the names of more than 33,000 men and women who have been missing back in World War II, the Korean, and the Vietnam War. Straight up ahead of us, this area was reserved for the American Japanese people. Some of them had to fight against their own family in Japan, but they were American soldiers, Japanese ancestors. Coming up ahead on the right side, cousins, you're going to be passing by the burial site of Ernest de la Park. He was a war correspondent hero. He's buried right here, right between two unknown soldiers. Buried next to Ernest de la Park is Brother Rowe. More than 26 sets of brothers buried straight up this road. And next to Brother Rowe is one of the 7 astronauts that died in the explosion of the Challenger, Lieutenant Allison Onizuka. Yeah, he was born in the Big Island of Hawaii.
That's the Army duck. So,
Ready?
And I'm having a great time.
Sue is just so excited about Lahaina. So let's go take a real picture. And there it is. This is Maui, or the left side of it. Okay. And this is what we look like in Maui in the morning. Maui in the morning. Okay, I'm sitting in front of the Pioneer Inn in Lahaina, and I'm about ready to get on the road to Hana. Over there to my left is the banyan tree, and I'll talk to you later.
Right under the big plum tree right here. See where the red tea leaf is at?
Yeah.
Right under the plum tree.
Okay.
Right on the bottom of that plum tree right here.
Great, thank you. Charles Lindbergh. I thought his wife was with him. Hawiian graveyard. Charles wanted to be buried with the native. They don't have headstones on there. Okay, there's the moon over Maui as we leave. Tomorrow is Kauai. In Kauai!
That way.
We are, and here we are in Kauai at Hilo Hattie.
I think he's got his days and nights mixed up.
Leaving the Willy Willy, being pushed out. It's a very tight harbor. This is the Kona coast. We'll be tendering in a while.
Time to escape the paparazzi. And that dark cloud of Louisiana, that black one, that's from 1801. And that was the last time Blue Lie erupted.
We're in the original Parker Ranch house. This is the living room. Another little room. And here's Soup coming down the stairs.
Like, go down my belly, I'm used to this.
Okay. Isn't that a familiar sound?
Yeah.
This is
What becomes of those? Still there. That was all. If I had a cool, have a my tag. Now,
Hi, Mom. Hi, Sue. I got a good,
We must do this a lot.
I got a good one for her. Hi, Daddy. How are ya? That's how you do it on Home Improvement. I know that. What's that? Spring Makeover, Home Edition. car on board. It's number 10. He's gonna go over there. He's gonna hang up there. And that's Kona. Oh, that's Susie. That's Susie on the Kona coast. Oh, I thought we were supposed to talk. No. The world's like this. Come on, don't flip. Yeah, actually, just threw it from there. He says it's drunk, right? We're not supposed to be doing that. Oh. Okay, here, let me read this. Alrighty. It is the lei ceremony. Say aloha to the 50th state, Hawaii. Bring your lei as we take part in a lei ceremony. The power of the lei and the magic of Hawaii can predict your return to the islands. Sue, snake.
Aloha. Is that so more?
Yes.
Aloha. Aloha.
I think you threw him on deck 6. Well, there we go.
Get back.
Good. Alright. Ready? You recording? No. Yes. You guys just step back in. Okay. Alright. I'm going to throw this overboard. I don't know if I'm coming back. I have no reason to because I've seen it all, but here it goes.
Aloha.
Oh my god. You took a picture, Sue. Snapshot. See? Oh, okay. Well, there it goes. You also press this button here. It's also a snapshot. Watch. That's a snapshot.
I didn't have it.
Yeah, I heard it. Okay, we're so stupid. We're so stupid. We're so stupid. Right. Okay.
This is Karen's idea, but he's beautiful. Thousand ways.
So,
Right there.
hi. Aloha. Bye-bye.
I'm
Bye-bye.
on that side, but I'm over here.
Because Sue... I don't know. We're done. So we eventually screwed up. Oops. Anyway, this is the navigation deck where the outdoor pool is. It's nice. Good view of us leaving. Because I can. Ensenada, the party's over, and in a few hours we're going to be heading back for Los Angeles, and we're in our cabin right now. If you can hear in the background, the Mexicans are taking trash off of our ship, and we're sitting here just drinking, packing, and having a good time. So, adios, aloha, say goodnight. Mama? The party's over. Well, I can do this. Da, 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 da. Ha. Oh, we could do this. I have an editing machine that will do this for us.
Yeah, my answer.
You're on, Mom? You get in here? Sue, you get in here? Hi! Everybody did it? I got my fingers, so get in there.
Mine won't work that way. They all want to do the same thing. They're jealous of me.
Yeah, well, you try and do the camera and this at the same time.
But
Yeah, this one
think in
works
reverse,
good.
Sue. Think in reverse. There we go.
Okay,
Driving it
there
down.
I
Mom,
go.
get in there. There you go. There you go.
Where am I?
You're over in your face. Get in your face. Get in my face. No, not my mouth.
You put my thumb in your mouth.
Come on, come on.
Okay.
Let's do this right. Let's do this right.
We did it.
Oh, we did it.
Do it again. That's so fun.
I am not going to stick my finger in your mouth.
Well, don't. Sue, come on, Sue, line this up right.
Well, what's that?
Hey,
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 in the middle.
down.
Oh, that's my finger.
Sue, point down. Sue, point down.
Kidding.
All right, you're not going. We don't have to mistake you for Spielberg, do we?
I thought we were going. You were going.
Oh, that's my bad side too. I can't do this. I do.
Don't you think it's time that you went and did your computer thing?
No.
Okay. Put it up. Or up on the TV. I do hope I'm not dead anything. Do it that way we can conjugate around mom. Oh, ow, ow, ow.
What? Oh, we're shaped lion.
Perfect.
I thought we.
Oh, wait a minute. No.
No, that way. Perfect.
We are recording
What?
on film.
Okay. One more time.
Aloha. Buenos días. Buenas noches.
We never.
Adios.
Adios.
We never
Sayonara.
Okie dokie.
See ya later.
Alligator. Can I go now?
What? Bathroom?
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
It is on tape. Okay.
Do people on tape go backwards?
Yeah, they don't go on the tape.
They don't go on tape.
Well, I'm not going to film that one. We're home. San Diego.